Hello, I'm Deborah Sword.
Hi, I'm Tyson Pinker. Deborah, I have a friend. COVID did a number on them. They felt really isolated over the last few years, and now they are kind of coming back into community and engaging with folks. And for them, they are pretty overwhelmed with the amount of different types of people they have to like maneuver and navigate with. And they're finding some internal conflict, but also some external conflict with the reality that so many different types of personalities. They have a new job, they have a new neighborhood. And so, yeah, how would someone cope with that?
It's really interesting when you go into uh, reflect back. Who are you attracted to? And we tend to be attracted to people who make us feel good about
Hmm
ourselves.
hmm
And we will walk away from a conversation with a new person and think, wow, that person's really great because they agreed with us.
hmm hmm
But when you think about fiction, for example, Merlin the Elder or Gandalf the Elder,
hmm
part of their role was to disagree with the main character,
hmm hmm
to keep that character honest, to
hmm
keep that character growing and expanding and seeing different
Yeah, yeah.
possibilities. So when your friend is having trouble navigating different
hmm
personalities, say thank you. This is the person
Yeah.
who's reflecting back to me
hmm
something that I cannot see for myself
hmm
because I'm inside.
hmm
And
hmm
so just like everybody's actions and behaviors make sense to them,
Right.
so do mine.
Yeah, and I think there's an I was sort of telling them it's an opportunity, right? To, congratulations, and you're back into sort of being the kind of person you want to be, but with that level of complexity. But I also think it allows us an opportunity to be more conflict competent.
And I want to say one more thing
Yeah.
that came up for me when you said that internal conflict. We sometimes think that a conflict has to be with another person,
hmm
but as you say, there's also an internal
hmm
conflict. But let's look at boundaries, which you and I have talked about before. There are no two-party conflicts. If there are two people, those people have other people behind them. Those people are operating within a context
hmm
and a system
hmm
that is either going to help them work through the conflict or will drive them apart
hmm hmm
because they have allies they talk to. They have their Gandalf or their
hmm
Merlin
hmm
who's going to tell them, wow, you are so right, and the
Right.
other person is just so wrong.
hmm
So when you're saying your friend has this conflict within himself
hmm
or herself or themselves, uh, there's also a system
hmm hmm
where they are feeling either alienated or belonging or rewarded or punished.
hmm
What's that system?
hmm hmm
And do you look, and you mentioned COVID, that was part of the
Yeah, that
system.
made everyone, yeah, yeah.
So there's a lot more to consider. And the conflict competency is asking the person the questions that will help them identify who their allies are.
hmm hmm
And is that ally helping you in a way that's helping you grow and
hmm
develop your conflict
hmm
competencies? Because that will improve the quality of your relationships.
hmm I'm going to pass this along. I'm going to send the video. I'm going to ask them to like, subscribe, and encourage. We have what it takes. They have what it takes. You've got what it takes to be able to be in the kinds of communities and relationships that help us thrive.
Thank you, Tyson.
Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you for listening.